Hi, my name is Seth Johnson. I recently came through the build program through the Urban League, and it was interesting how this whole process started. Just one of my friends, who is a fellow veteran, kind of just passed the word along to me. He's like, "Hey, have you heard of the build program?" I'm like, "No, what's that?" He's like, "Go down to the Urban League and check it out." So I went down here and I found out that the build program, it's a pre-apprenticeship class, and what it does is it prepares people to enter the construction trades who are sometimes disadvantaged or otherwise just looking for a new opportunity. And some of the things that we covered in the class was OSHA 10 certification, which many job sites anymore, they want you to have that card because they want to know that you know what you're doing. Another thing that we focused on was pre-apprenticeship math skills so that we'd be able to effectively calculate things in the field. I know for me, like a lot of us, we hadn't had to work with decimals and conversions, basic things that you learn in school but haven't had to use in a while. So we brushed up on some of that material as well. But for me, I think the biggest skill that we learned was effective communication. There's a customer service certification process, and it's a college level course. And basically, what the idea behind it is to be able to work together as a team towards a common goal and to be in a common solution. And that's the business side of it. But what really has me, sitting in front of you here today is that the Urban League has just showed me just continued support through this process. I'd had many doors closed to me in the past due to some decisions that I had made, and thanks to Mr. Jonathan Ray, Leroy Jackson, Councilman Hines, the local NAACP, and all the other unnamed faces that worked behind the scenes of just really pulled together to make this opportunity happen for us. And because of that, I can now provide a better future for my daughter and give her the kind of support and actually be a productive member of society or rejoin the human race, as you will.
My name is Wadu Muhammad. I was in the second build program that we just got done a couple of weeks ago. Just here to tell you about a little bit of my experience with the build program and on the job site that I had worked at. My experience with the build program, a little about my background. I worked a job 10 years. I also have military experience. So when I went through the build program, I kind of took it as a joke, like I didn't need this or anything like that. But everybody here at the build program, it's soft skills that you learn, just how to react with different situations. And like when you get out there on the job site, like you're going to see everything that they tell you in the build program. They're going to be testing you. They want to see how dedicated you are to the team. They want to see if you're going to come there and do the job correctly, be there on time. Just everything in the build program. They telling you from experience, and everything they tell you you're going to experience on the job site. So my experience when I got on the job site, they looked at us as they didn't want us to be there as far as a minority. They looked at us like how you find out about this. So like going back to the build program, I had to just go out there and prove to them that I deserve to be out here. I'm here to work. I'm here to be a part of the team. Anything that they ask you to do, you need to just go ahead and do it. You don't know who it is that's going to be the foreman's buddy. Everybody's going to go back and talk to the foreman. So like situations with me. The guy he was really pissing me off for things he was saying, how he said it to me. Just he spoke to me as I was a kid. You know what I'm saying, instead of a man. And so like I had to, instead of reacting, I had to think back. You know what I'm saying?
Stay humble.
Be humble,
Professional.
yeah. Be professional. Everything that we learned in the class, every situation that we went through in the classroom, like I had to think about that. All right, this dude trying to get me, like Eric tried to get me. So the soft skills, he's gonna engage with you a lot, and just take the engagement for all that it's worth. Just sit back and just take it in, just listen, because like that experience that you had with Eric, Like it's gonna be an Eric on the job site, and if you don't listen to it, it's you gonna get kicked off the job site. Like paid on Thursday, so if you got a check on that Wednesday, and you got 2 checks maybe if you work the week, and then some of this week, like yeah, you done. Like once you get that second check, that's a done deal. Everything that they telling you in the program, everything that you're going through, like you just gotta soak it all in like a sponge, and like when it's that time to use it, like you'll know, like it's all right. This dude trying to get me to engage. I'm not gonna engage with him. I'm just about to go ahead about my business, get this work done. That's it's kind of the mentality that you gotta have, and like you'll be successful. I talked to a bunch of the journeymen out there, and they basically tell you the same thing. And so I talked to one carpenter journeyman, he black guy. Everything that he was saying, Eric had told me in the classroom. So I was just like, yeah, I heard about that, and it was all like the as far as like building a relationship basically with the people around you. Like he was saying that he'd been doing this for 10 years, 7 years of it. He thought he can just go in, get the job done. You know what I'm saying? He'll be there for a long time, but that's not necessarily the case. It's basically he was saying it's a game you got to play, and like he's just now starting to learn that 10 years into the game. So like every like I said, everything in the build program that they put you through, Eric. We had a guy named Ron Lowe. He put us through a little something. Andre, he teach you the soft skills. Everything that you go through it's real important in this construction industry.
Well, I appreciate your time, sir. And if you're interested in the build program, come and join us at the 4A Urban League. Thank you.